6. Good evening. The investigation into the murders of two Brockport High School grads earlier this month has finally led to an arrest. And tonight we're getting a clearer picture of who the suspect is.
19-year-old Mason Earl was arraigned last night and charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder. Police say Earl shot 20-year-old Alexander Burrow of Clarkson and 18-year-old Bruce Kane of Sweden. Their bodies were found in a burned-out car behind a warehouse on King Street in Hamlin. Ashley Edlin has been following up on the story for us. She joins us now live from Hamlin. Ashley.
Well, Jeannie, take a look. The canal here in Brockport is where the search was happening today. Monroe County deputies were out here with a dive team. Now, we're not sure what they were looking for or if they found anything, but friends out here tell us this investigation is far from over. As the Monroe County Sheriff's dive team followed up on a lead today at the Erie Canal, friends of Alex Burrow and Bruce Kane watched, saddened but hoping more light would be shed on why the two were killed by the accused Mason Earl.
I think there's a little bit of closure that, hey, we know who did it, but I think there's way more to the story. I think that Mason just would not do that without any motive.
Former Brockport High School classmate Abigail Slattery says Earl went to Brockport High School with her, Burrow, and Kane. She says while Burrow and Kane were popular athletes, Earl wasn't in their friend group and didn't spend time with them or play the same sports.
Because Alex and Bruce were both very liked throughout the community.
Earl, according to deputies, wrestled in high school while the two boys swam for the swim team. Friend and former classmate Karina Torres says she knew Earl.
I wasn't friends with, I worked with Mason and I went to school with Mason. And through my characterization through him, as far as I was concerned, he was very sweet, very nice, and he was very willing to help other people who needed help.
Slattery says it's also hard to believe this even happened and says she feels there's more to the story.
I think there's a little bit of closure that, hey, we know who did it, but I think there's way more to the story. I think that Mason just would not do that without any motive.
Again, things have wrapped up out here for the day, but we were told by the sheriff's office that they will be looking at other locations and following up on leads. Just to recap a little bit, we do not know what they were looking for out here or if they found anything. John?
All right, Ashley, thank you. Earl graduated from Brockport High School in 2017. He was on the JV wrestling team in 9th and 10th grades. He's due back in court on October 3rd.